I'm just so excited about this iPhone. I've never been so excited about an iPhone in probably ever. Everyone, it's Andrew here, back with another video. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a few weeks. I moved into college, as you can see, my dorm room in the background. I really haven't had time to, but I'm looking forward to getting into more regular uploads. And so today what I got for you is I'm going to do a recap of the Apple event from yesterday, the iPhone 7 announcement, just in case you missed it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before I get into the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus, I know that's what you came here to see, so I'm sorry, but I'm just going to quickly run down the other few announcements they had. To start off, they announced that Nintendo is finally bringing a Mario game to iOS, and this is the first mobile platform, I believe, well, at least with iOS, Android, etc., that a Mario game will be available. So it's going to be called Super Mario Run, and it's just your basic endless runner game where you just click the screen for him to jump and you collect coins and stuff. So that's something to get excited about, and they said it should come before the holidays, but they didn't mention pricing. Next up, Nintendo and Niantic announced that Pokemon Go will be coming to the Apple Watch. So if you have an Apple Watch, you will be very excited about this, and if you still play Pokemon Go. Let me know in the comments if you play Pokemon Go and what team you're on. I still do, I still love it, Team Mystic. But anyways, this app for the Apple Watch will allow you to, it'll track while you're just walking around, and notifications will appear on your wrist for when you have an egg hatching, anything nearby, you unlocked an achievement, a Pokestop, and you can quickly just swipe and do whatever you need to. Or if it's a Pokemon, you can pull out your phone and do whatever you need to and play the game, and it should be a great feature for those of you who still play and have an Apple Watch. Next up, Apple announced their Apple Watch Series 2, so now we're getting into the product. So iPhone 7 coming soon, but first the Apple Watch Series 2, the new features they added are built-in GPS, so if you walk around you don't need your phone anymore, and it'll be cool because apps can now include the GPS feature in it. So they announced, like, for example, a hiking app. You don't need your phone, you can just go with your watch and your watch will tell you where to go based on your GPS. Another new feature is it's now swim resistant up to 50 meters, so up to 50 meters you don't have to worry about taking your watch off. You can just jump in a pool or jump in a lake with it, and it'll track your daily swims too. If you like to swim for exercise, it'll track it, stroke count, calories and stuff. They said that they found an algorithm to track calories and stuff. Next with the Apple Watch is they included the brightest screen Apple's ever made. Since it is a watch and you'll have to look at it a lot outside, now the screen on the watch gets up to 1,000 nits, which is a lot for those of you who don't know. It will get very bright, you'll be able to see it in whatever environment you're in. And lastly, with the Apple Watch, they announced some new additions. So there's a Hermes edition. Sorry, I don't really remember what that is. I mean, I don't have an Apple Watch or anything. A Nike Plus edition, so it's really cool. It's black and yellow and it's all Nike themed and really for fitness, with a custom band too. And there's a new ceramic edition, which I looked it up and it starts at about $1,200, but if you have the money, it looks really nice. It's a nice white finish, and they announced that it is very scratch and very resistant to accidents or getting scratched up and stuff. So those are some things to look forward to. Finally, what you've came here to see is the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus recap. So if you missed I'm about to share with you everything they announced. So first of all, one of my favorite features on the new iPhone is that it is IP67 certified now, so it is water resistant and dust proof and stuff, so you don't have to worry about spilling water on it and stuff. And I believe it's good up to 3 feet or 3 meters, I'm not exactly sure. There are some new colors. The colors it comes in, both of them come in, are now silver, gold, rose gold. They actually got rid of the space gray version, but instead they added in a matte black finish and a jet black. The black version is a matte black, so it's won't get fingerprints. The jet black is very nice looking. It's a glossy black finish, but it will be a fingerprint magnet. So if you're looking to pick that up, just keep that in mind. The iPhone 7 gets 2 more hours of battery over the 6S, and the 7 Plus gets 1 hour more than the 6S Plus. So you'll get a little bit more battery life on your phone, which is another feature I'm really excited about. The iPhone 7 still has 2 gigs of RAM, but the iPhone 7 Plus is most likely getting a bump to 3 gigs, and that's just because of the new camera features I'll go over in a minute. There's a new chipset in the new phones. Apple is now using an A10 Fusion, which is supposedly a lot faster than in the 6S, and the clock speeds are bumped now from 1.8 gigahertz to 2.4, so your already really fast phone will be even quicker, which is always nice. It's just a standard upgrade. And now I'm gonna get into the camera features, which is probably the biggest upgrades of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, and there's a lot of new features in the camera. So first off, the iPhone 7 will still have a single lens, but if you pick up the iPhone 7 Plus, your phone will now be dual lens for shadow depth. Other companies have tried this before and haven't really gotten it right. HTC did, I know, 3 years ago. I don't remember what it's called, but I had the HTC phone. It was the Evo 3D. It had a dual lens camera, and it's really for more effects on your shot. After your shot, you can choose focus points and do some cool things with the camera. So don't really have high hopes for this, but we'll see if Apple can finally get it right, and if they do, props to you, Apple. Next in the camera, I'm just gonna list off the new upgrades. There's finally optical image stabilization in the iPhone 7. There already was in the 6S Plus model, but now they added it to the regular smaller iPhone 7. The camera is now an f1.8 aperture, which means you'll get more in your shot. There's a wider angle lens, so you can capture more of your friends or more of the scenery you're taking a picture of, which is always nice. It's a 6-element lens. New ISP, which is for better and faster image processing, so your pictures will just look better now. And there's a wider color gamut now, so your photos will be more accurate in color. The camera is a 12 megapixel camera, by the way, just so you know. And those are all the new features of the camera. If I miss some, I'm sorry. You can tell me in the comments below if I missed any, but those are the ones I remember and have in my notes over here. And there are new storage options, so finally Apple is getting rid of the 16 gigabyte version of their phones. 16 gigabytes is nowhere near enough storage. So it now starts out at 32, which I don't even know is enough in this day and age. I have a 32 gigabyte phone. I have a Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. It's 32 gigabytes. But even I still have to delete a lot of stuff off of it to keep storage. And the next option up is a 128 gigabyte. And there's a new 256 gigabytes. This is crazy. That's the same amount of storage as I have in my laptop over here. So if you get that, you'll literally never need any more storage than that. That is a crazy amount. So I'm happy that Apple finally got rid of the 16 gigabytes. Thank you for listening to everyone for all these years, Apple. Next, Apple got rid of the headphone jack, which was a major rumor. I already knew this was coming. Most people already knew this was coming. So finally, RIP headphone jack. There are some people that think there's a big deal. I personally don't think it's that big of a deal because I already have wireless headphones. So I have Power Beats wireless too, so I don't need a headphone jack, but that's just me. Also, let me know in the comments if you're sad about this, if you think this was a bad idea, but either way, it happened. We are finally, 2016 is the death of the headphone jack, according to Apple. But they are including, unlike Apple fashion, which I'm applauding Apple for finally including an accessory that people need. They're including in the box a Lightning to 3.5mm headphone jack. So you don't need to run out and get Lightning port ones or whatever, or wireless earbuds. You can keep your earbuds and you just have to connect it through a connector, an adapter, which is fine. And then Apple also announced their own brand of wireless earbuds, which they are calling AirPods, which it's two completely separate earbuds. They look really weird. They look just like the earpods that they created, except there's no wire. They're not even attached to each other, so good luck not using them. I know if I ever get a pair, they're gonna be lost within 10 minutes. I mean, I already lost mine and I haven't even gotten them. That's how easy they're gonna be to lose. I know this video is long, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to get through the rest of it quick. There's not much left, so if you're still with me, thank you. But since the death of the headphone jack, there's room for 2 speakers on the bottom, so you'll get better sound, double the sound, good sound quality, always nice. And then the 2 iPhones are the same screen size and resolution, so iPhone 7 is still 4.7 inch and iPhone 7 Plus is still 5.5 inch and with the same resolutions. And then finally, the last note is the iPhone 7 Plus is now $120 more than the iPhone 7 at every tier, where it used to be $100. So I'm sorry, I'm disappointed about this too, but those are all the notes I have about the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. You're a real trooper. I really appreciate it. This is actually the most excited I've been for an iPhone in a long time. I mean, as you saw before, I'm an Android enthusiast and an Android lover, but even now I kind of want to switch to iOS. This iPhone looks really great and I'm really liking the matte black version. That is the color I'd pick up if I want to. I'll see if I can do a hands-on or something. I know I say that about everything and never do, but I'm really going to try to do a hands-on with this for you. And yeah, so let me know what your favorite feature is in the comments, and all the other thing I've said to comment, whatever. Just let me know in the comments. What do you think about the iPhone 7? What's your favorite feature? Are you going to pick one up? What color? Let me know. Drop a like to this video if you've enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you're new. So without further ado, have a nice day and goodbye.